Welcome to Animania Chronicles, where we dive deep into the captivating worlds of anime, dissecting stories, unraveling characters, and sharing our passion for all things animated. In this video, we will continue our journey about Black Clover, exploring the vibrant world of magic, friendship, and adventure. After Salem cast a ground-shaking spell, then Salem attacked Yuno with his lightning ball and was sure that he would win this fight. Yuno wasn't afraid, and he cast a wind spell that swallowed the lightning ball. Yuno's magic overpowered Salem, and he managed to defeat Salem with just a single attack. As a result, Yuno won the fight, and Salem fainted out. In the evening, the candidates' numbers were called, and they were then asked to step forward. They learned that the squad captains would raise their hand, and if several captains were interested in a candidate, they could choose a squad. Following this, the number of the candidates was called, and many were not selected by any squad. Some were lucky, and Asta was nervous because he was aware that this was his chance to become a Wizard King. We then see Yuno, who was called out, and Asta wished him good luck. Suddenly, all the squad captains raised their hands for Yuno, and the participants were shocked. Yuno planned to take the best path and decided to join the Golden Dawn. Shortly afterwards, it was Asta's turn, and he was excited about which squad he would join. He found out that no one wanted him and was shocked about it. Asta wasn't about to give up on his dream, and he didn't leave the arena. Suddenly, Yami told him the reason why Asta wasn't chosen. He said the only thing desired from a magic knight is their magic power. At that moment, he showed Asta the strength of a squad captain and caused a lot of pressure. Yami explained to him that no one raised their hand because he had no magical power. Then, Yami asked him a question if he can surpass the 9 captains since he wants to become the Wizard King. Asta was tested, and he replied that he would do anything to become Wizard King. As a result, Yami saw his determination and gave Asa the chance to join his squad. Asta was surprised by this, and Yami said that he couldn't refuse. He also said that his life would be tough, but he would become Wizard King someday. Asta was grateful for this opportunity and joined the Black Bulls. In the evening, the event ended, and Asa said goodbye to Yuno. Suddenly, he had a stomach ache because he had eaten the grilled snakes. He ran to the toilet, and C planned to take revenge on Asa for his defeat. C was angry because he was only offered a position in one of the lower-ranking squads. Then he planned to kill Asa and cast his lizard poison spell. At that moment, Yuno appeared, protecting his friend Asa. Yuno destroyed the poison lizard, and C was scared. Afterwards, Asa came out of the toilet, and the fight for the title of Wizard King between the two rivals began. Meanwhile, Captain Yami was angry, and he replied that he didn't want to know what he did in the toilet. Yami ordered Finn to open a teleportation gate. Then Finn told them to hurry up, and Yami was angry that Finn was ordering him around. After Asa was thrown into the teleportation gate, he arrived at the Black Bull's base and was impressed, looking forward to meeting his comrades. Then something exploded, and Yami welcomed him to the absolute worst Magic Knight squad, the Black Bulls. In the meantime, Yuno met Klaus, who introduced himself. He wondered why Captain Yami wanted a peasant from the boonies to join their squad. After that, he warned Yuno that he would not be easily accepted as a member of the Golden Dawn. Then we see Asa trying to get into the house, but was almost hit by a fireball. The reason for this was that 2 troublemakers were fighting each other in the Black Bull base. This is how we learn that all Black Bulls members are crazy. Following this, he introduced himself to them and said that he plans to become Wizard King. Nobody listened to him, and they continued with the nonsense. Suddenly, Magnet tried to hit Luck, but the fireball hit Asa instead. Then, Vanessa got angry and complained to them because she couldn't sleep. Yami also got angry because they destroyed the base and told him to stop with the nonsense. Then they realized that their captain is back, and they were happy to see him. They wanted to have fun with him, and Yami was glad that they missed him, but at the same time, he was angry at them. Yami lectured his members. Then we see Asa, and he was calling for help because someone was sitting on him. After being rescued, Asta introduced himself. Finn introduced him to the members of the Black Bulls. Suddenly, Vanessa asked if he wanted to play some games with her, but Asa refused. After this, Luck introduced himself, and Asa learned that he is a battle junkie. Following this, Asa was told that the members of the Black Bulls look like villains, but despite their looks, they are nice people. After the introduction, Yami told him that some members were on missions and that he should try to get along with them. Asta shouted that he would do his best, and Yami ordered him to lower his voice. Following this, Yami told him to put Asta to work, and Magna was hyped up. Asta was scared. Suddenly, Magna said that he had to prove to him that he was worthy of wearing a magic robe. Later, Magna was making up an initiation ritual, and the Black Bulls members were excited. Magna told him to show how much stamina he has. Asta immediately did 5,000 push-ups and showed his superhuman physical strength. Vanessa was impressed, but Lux said that it doesn't matter because, in this world, magical power is everything. Then Asta learned that he hadn't convinced Magna yet. At that moment, he told him about the final trial in the initiation. He planned to attack him with fireballs, and Asta should block or dodge his fireballs. Then the final trial began, and Asta took out his anti-magic sword. The Black Bull members were excited to see Asta's power. Meanwhile, Magna pulled out a baseball bat and planned to hit a home run. Asta dodged his attacks, and he realized that Magna doesn't know much about baseball rules. Suddenly, Magna wanted to get serious and threw a fastball. He attacked Asta with his strongest attack, and Asta thought he was going to die. At that moment, Asta's body began to move on its own. The reason for this was that Asa is a Dragon Ball superfan and therefore mastered the Ultra Instinct. Asta hit the fireball back with his instinct, and Magna was hit by his own attack. Everyone was surprised, and Yami noticed that his sword got the ability to reflect magic. Meanwhile, Asta was surprised by his sword's ability, and he was happy to have survived. Then we see Magna, who looked very angry. Asta thought he was planning to beat him up, but he was wrong. Afterwards, Asta said he was flattered, but Magna replied that he doesn't have any magic. Magna liked him, and the other members recognized him as an official member of the Black Bulls. They wanted to celebrate with him, and Charmy offered him half of her cupcake. Additionally, Asta received his magic robe, and Magna congratulated him. Vanessa told him to try it on, and she created with her magic power a bandana. They were happy to have a new member in the Black Bull squad. Asta thanked them, and he said that he will do his best as a new member of the Black Bulls. Then we see Noelle, who was also a newbie, and she looked down on Asta. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the vast realms of anime. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for more thrilling reviews and discussions. Until next time, keep exploring the boundless wonders of anime.